Hi everyone, so this is my fourth vlog and this is at the beginning of my third week of CrossFit. I'm probably going to be doing just a vlog a week, kind of talking about how things went last week and what the plan is for this week. My second week, I was actually only able to go twice instead of 3 times, which is my goal. The week just got a little messed up in terms of stuff coming up, and then the third day that I was supposed to go, the gym was actually closed. So, valid excuse, not my fault. Mind you, I still could have done something, like at least go for a walk, but I didn't. Instead, I gorged, probably. I wouldn't say gorged. I did overindulge a little bit this weekend. But anyway, so I'm getting back on track this week. I've had a few people ask me just in terms of like, am I doing anything for a diet or, you know, changing my eating habits. During the week, what I'm pretty much sticking to is in the mornings, I'm used to having just a shake, and in that I use almond milk. There's this kale power blend mix at Costco, and I just throw like 2 handfuls of that in, some protein powder, a cup of like a berry mix, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries, and I just throw that all into our NutriBullet and take that in the morning when I'm on my way to work. So that's pretty much my set breakfast. I mean, as much as I love breakfast, I don't have time to make myself anything in the morning. For lunch, what I've been trying to stick to at work is, again, at Costco, there's this kale mixed salad that they have there. Mix it all up, throw some rotisserie chicken in there, and call it a day. I've been trying to do too is snack on carrot sticks and like celery, just to kind of like, you know, keep my mind occupied that I'm, you know, not hungry like it wants to be. Right now, my problem is the weekends, just because my schedule isn't as set, obviously, when, you know, as opposed to when I'm at work. So I just have to get a little bit better about when I go out. I have also been trying to use the MyFitnessPal app, and that is really good for tracking things that are actually like where all of the nutritional information is available, or if it's like a mainstream restaurant. But as far as my weight, that has actually stayed the same from what it was last week, which was I think 208.3. So that hasn't changed, and I'm not so much discouraged about that, because I know that weight, you know, may not go down as quickly as, you know, inches or anything else will. So weight isn't really my primary focus or anything to determine if, you know, CrossFit is working. I mean, I'm doing it. So that's all it is. But I know comboing that with my diet will definitely be, you know, really beneficial for me. So I just have to get serious about that to stick with it. Oh, so what I wanted to throw out there too is that I had posted a picture on my Instagram this past week that my sister had actually taken of me from like one of my first couple of workouts. Really all I was throwing out there was that, you know, the first couple of weeks I don't necessarily feel intimidated by everybody and where they're at. This is really just for me personally to be realizing like just how weak different parts of my body are. So everything is just hard. So initially I would just keep getting discouraged when I would see the move that we're supposed to be doing, and then one of the coaches would show me a modification, and it's like they just have to keep like not dumbing down the modifications, but, you know, for lack of a better term, just like making them easier, and it just like it would get to me. So I just had to keep in my head realizing that, you know, I haven't had any kind of experience doing this, or, you know, anything. I'm literally starting from rock bottom. I can't think about like how far back I am, because in reality it's just like no matter where I'm starting from, I'm, you know, doing more than what I've, you know, done this entire time, which is nothing. So that's what I've chosen to focus on. And even then, like the workouts still, like I find myself, I'm like, to be honest with you, I am not used to like the group attitude with CrossFit is something that's really foreign to me, because normally when I was working out, I'm not a good like partner person. I positive reinforcement I can do without. I'm more in the mentality of like, okay, just show me what to do, how to do it, and then just let me do it. Like, I don't need a good job or, oh my gosh, keep going, or just keep pushing. Like, I don't know, for some reason, every time somebody at the gym tells me that, like, I automatically just like tear up. I just have to get used to that, because that's what they do. You know, they encourage each other to just like push, to, you know, just do that extra rep, set, whatever it is, you know, to just keep you going. And I think because I haven't ever had the determination to like push myself, it's just been like, for somebody who doesn't know me to tell me that, you know, I just have to be open to it and understanding that, you know, everybody had to start from somewhere. So, you know, for them, they're just, you know, steps ahead of me, and it's just a matter of me pushing myself. And that's all it is. It's just all about pushing yourself little by little to just do more than what you did the last time. I'm slowly getting used to it and understanding that that's just what they do. You know, when I hear it though, automatically just makes me want to cry, like exactly what's happening now. It's just like, I just have to take a second to regroup and get back together and just like keep going, keep doing what I'm doing. What my sister had also suggested for me to use or do as well was to keep kind of like a journal of everything that I do. Just like, not like a process my emotions journal. Hey, that's what I'm doing here. More like just to keep track of like everything that I'm doing, the exercises, and how much I'm doing, because then it'll kind of help me see, you know, not only my time, but if it involves weights, like how much I've lifted and done and whatever. That way I can kind of see, you know, okay, I've been stuck on this for this amount of time, maybe it's time to step it up. You know, that way it's kind of like a visual of what I've been doing. So that might help. I'm probably just going to call it my torture journal. I'm going to be back on 3 times this week. Hopefully nothing jacks that up, but if it does, then I'm going to get better about you know, finding some kind of alternative to at least doing something instead of just skipping it altogether. And also prepping for stuff on the weekend, because yeah, I can't just go into it unprepared and just hoping for the best. So that's my goal for this next week. And again, like I mentioned that picture on Instagram, I have received so much support, not only from like people that I know, but also, you know, anybody that's subscribing to this channel. I really do appreciate it, and your comments, I try to, you know, reply to them and support you and your journey too that you're going through. So thank you again to everyone who's just, you know, helped me either by saying, you know, good job, good luck, congrats, whatever it is, you know, I appreciate it very much. I'm just glad to be, you know, still sticking with it, even though it's only the 3rd week. You know, that's 3 weeks, a lot longer than I expected to last. Okay, seriously, that's it now. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week.